food in front of the camera and they record and just share on social media and they have lots of fans. So first of all, how they eat this much of food and why do they do this? Really, why?
I think a few YouTuber or is or people in the internet are eating real because they will because the food is too much. So when you eat that, you cannot contain in your stomach and with some people who still want to eat, continue to eat, they will uh they will put it out of their mouth and pretend to eat. They will pretend to eat, and after that, they will chewing, and then they put it out.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
yes. I see a
Ah,
lot of person like that in the YouTube, and they become um a scandal. Sometimes I think.
so do they don't eat for real, you mean? So it was like they pretend eating, but they don't actually?
Yes, you can see that with some ASMR video. They will
Of
cut down.
course.
They can cut the moments that they split it. They split the food out of their mouth, and you will feel that they will eat all of it, but they're not.
Wow. So yeah, it's tricky, but but sometimes actually I watch some videos that they really eat it. So they swallow, they chew, and they swallow, and they really eat in a large amount, and so they are not fat at all.
Yes.
So the other, and so tell me, so first of all, what do you think about these type of videos? So are you a fan of, I don't know, these type of videos like ASMR or no? It's not your thing at all.
Now I'm really not keen on watching people eating because I sometimes because I like eating. So when I see people eating, I have to spend money to buy food immediately. So it's
Ah, so it's like appetizing for you.
yes.
Yeah, it's some delicious food appetizing so that you feel like hungry and you need to eat. So, but some of them are really disgusting, I think. I don't know what it's like the way that they eat, the way that
Yes.
they eat is not really good. And I don't know, it's a bit disgusting, I think. Well, so tell me about you. So you like food. So you are a foodie person, you want to say?
Uh,
So a person who likes food, eating food is foodie. So are you a
okay,
foodie
thank
person?
you. Yes, I am foodie person. I like to eating everything, and I like to taste it every cuisine in the world, especially
Ah,
it's from some country with a famous cuisine like Korea or China. I want to
yeah.
taste it once in my life.
So, and tell me, so you are not a fussy eater, like piggy eater, picky, like, I don't know, I don't like this, I don't like that. So you eat everything?
No, of course there is some exception with me. I don't like garlic because the smell is too bad, and I
Ah,
don't like onion too. It, basically, I don't like something with a very hard smell. It's make me feel um disgusting, and I don't like that.
yeah, of course. So I do agree with you. So you are not a fussy eater, but of course you, I don't know, have some exceptions that you don't like to eat, like for example, garlic and onion. Well, and so tell me about people, about binge eaters. People who eat a lot in one go and they often cannot stop. So first of all, do these type of, I don't know, any binge eaters? So this word, that is binge eater, and the action is binge eating. So uh do you know any
Um,
binge eaters? Yeah.
do you know a YouTuber called Avocado?
No.
Avocado. He's a person about about a couple of years ago. He a person who was vegan,
Yeah.
vegetarian. Yes, he only eats something really healthy like avocado, vegetables, salad, something like that.
Oh,
But when we but when he decided to try to attend to the ASMR challenge, and he eat a lot of things like a hamburger, like a
Uh,
fast food. So from a thin person, he became a very fat person, and even right now he cannot breathe by himself, and he need to
wow.
have a machine to help him. And I believe his life was totally changed. Yes.
Wow. So of course. So actually now he has an eating disorder or something like a medical condition. So because of this videos.
Yes, because of the videos, he completely chased the life to do these videos. I think so. You can search in a you can search it
So
in the YouTube.
I need just 1 moment. I need to do it. So let's why not? Just 1 moment. So because we need actually we normally watch a video related to our topic. So why not? Okay, just uh give me the name.
You should about avocado, nicocado.
Yeah, of course. Oh, this one. Oh, wow. Let's see. Just let me find a short. Oh, just one. And this is the beginning? Oh, wait. It's just one moment. So let me share. Okay, so you need to help me because I found some videos. So, wow. So this guy, that is a thin one, actually
He used to
triced
be
his.
yes.
Wow.
He used to be very, very thin and with a balanced body. You can search avocado
This one,
avocado at the first
of
time,
course,
and
this one, of course. Let me see this one. This person, yeah, at the big.
Hey, little
Yeah,
sloths,
it's
it's Nikocado,
it is really thin.
avocado, and I just got back from the drive-through. I'm back home. Shoo-doo, I'm home. Ouch, that hit my lip. Ow, hold on. Ow. Oh, I'm home. Hello, I'm
Yeah,
back home.
here is
Shoo-doo,
not
I'm home.
fat again.
Hello, and this is
yeah,
hot and
this is
steamy, cause
about
we're
5 years
eating.
ago, so you cannot see the problem here with him. We need to compare
Just
the
yeah.
videos.
See
The
the
Big Mac's right
beginning.
here.
This
So let's
is the
start
beginning.
with the Big
Now
Mac. Oh,
let's watch because I have another one. Okay, so I think. Oh, now he is this guy. Ooh, this one. This one.
Yes, right now he became a very fast, and he cannot
Comes the
move by
rare beluga
himself.
whale on a wheelchair.
Wow.
Orlin, stop! You're discriminating, fat phobia. Listen here. Excuse me, Matt
Yeah.
Stoney. I'm speaking
I
to you.
think I have some.
You
First
and
one,
your
I'm not sure if it's
fans
in
keep
English.
coming to my
Are they
page.
fat phobic?
I lost
Oh.
89.
I think this one, but I'm not sure if
Vous avez déjà tellement mangé qu'après vous êtes dégoûté de la bouffe, genre vraiment vous vous êtes pété le bide. Ben c'est rien comparé à ce qu'on va voir. Je vous préviens quand même,
Oh,
cette vidéo va vous couper
French.
l'appétit parce qu'aujourd'hui on parle d'un
It's about him, but it's French.
accompagné sur son épaule de son perroquet Mister
But
Noodle.
Oh,
Nico
this
it is
tourne
the
one.
les
first
vidéos sur
time,
YouTube.
yes.
À défaut d'être
It
une
is
star des comédies
avocado is
musicales,
the
il se dit
first
qu'il pourrait
time.
peut-être gagner de l'argent en expliquant aux autres comment vivre une vie saine de vegan. Il fait des vidéos healthy, des recettes, un vrai havre de paix. Après quand on voit ce qu'il est devenu, c'est dur de se dire qu'un jour
And
cet homme
right
nous a
now
conseillé
he's
de manger
totally
des avocats.
changing.
Sauf que voilà, sa personnalité assez extravagante, elle énerve certaines personnes au sein de la communauté vegan. Et sur le groupe Facebook où il a rencontré son copain, il se fait quotidiennement.
Wow. It's horrible, I think.
Yes. And he made some very severe medical situations in her body, and yes.
Yeah, actually, I'm trying to find something. So what's going on with this video? Let me check. Wow, it's like, I think it's broken. It has a problem, so I can't watch. Wow, so this one again. So I think he really ate.
Here
So
comes.
he really ate. So and I don't know. So why people do this? Just because of money, you think?
Now, I think it's the first time that money is something that was not be true, because I think the first time he eat when he still be a vegan people, eat a lot of avocado, and the first time he don't get a taste of the meat first, and when he tastes the meat, he tastes some fast food, and he really like it. He keen on it and keep moving, eating, and over years he became like that.
Yeah, of course. And it was like, I don't know, it's awful, horrible situation. So what will happen in the future, I don't know. So tell me, have you ever thought about going on a diet to, I don't know, to restrict the intake of a certain food?
About I think I have met one about a couple years ago when I really like to drink a lot of soft drink, so like Coca-Cola and Pepsi, so like that, and I drink it every day, every night. And soon I realized that my body was a bigger. I don't know how to say it, but I feel like my body was become tired, that, and my brain
Ah,
was standing, was delay. I cannot think very
ah,
fast at the first one. So when I decided to go to the hospital, and and doctor, he said that I have some fats in some sugar in my blood. So
ah.
it pretend me from transport oxygen from my to throughout my body.
Oh,
So he give me a very strict diet. I remember that in the whole week I only eat some vegetable and some
vegetable.
yes, some pumpkins and some proteins like milk and eggs or something just like that.
Yeah,
No salt, no sugar, no nothing, no soil, nothing. Just eat boiled. And after about 1 or 2 week eat in a severe diet, I back to the hospital. He said that the rate of sugar that contained in my blood was reduced a
ah,
lot, but it still helped.
yes.
It still helped. So he said that I have to eat very careful in the
Ah,
rest of my life to avoid the positive that some severe disease or
of
something
course,
bad
of
will
course.
happen to my body.
Yeah, maybe this sugar actually, this, sugar rate in your blood, causes some actually serious diseases in the future. So of course you need to control it. So because of this, but you could. So of course it's difficult. So I think going on a diet, especially strict diet, is really difficult. So, but
Yes,
yeah, sometimes we have to. So to go on a diet, that is to restrict. So like for example, to restrict, I don't know, the intake of a kind of.
yes. So it's quite hard for me to that when I meet some soft drink or something like KFC chicken, my saliva
Not
in my
low,
mouth
still
just
no, still no.
yeah.
Oh, so you still don't eat?
Uh, no, sometimes just a bit scary that I eat in my life, and my mom said that he not allow me to eat anymore. He asked me to eat in balance. The first
Yeah,
one is to let my body thin back, to keep in
yeah,
shape back, and to reduce the sugar in my blood too.
yeah, of
So it's
course.
quite hard for me.
And the problem not about with weight. Okay, actually, the problem what with actually was with your brain function.
Yes.
If this actually problem stopped your brain from functioning properly, so of course that is really dangerous. So I think you did the best. So unfortunately nowadays, especially in my country, eating unhealthy is
Yeah.
really, yeah, of course you hear a lot of news or something about vegetarians, vegans. So of course we have, but totally we can see most of people actually are in the habit of eating fast food and, for example, oily food. And that, for example, if you travel to my country, you see that a lot of people, obese people on the street. So
Yeah.
just because of, and we need to control, I think it's something really dangerous, not only because of your shape. So it's something related to mental and physical health, not only your physical health.
Yes.
Well, yeah, of course. And so we can say that you have been for a long time, you have been on a low, maybe low carb diet. So I think, and
Um,
yeah,
when the doctor say that, I have to balance two things because the sugar is a key to make energy in my body too.
of
So
course.
you know that I have to balance both of them. I cannot make the ratio of the sugar in my blood increase, but
Yeah,
I cannot let the sugar in my body decrease too.
yeah, of course. So you need to eat a balanced diet.
Yes.
That is really important because to keep balance, like for example, you're not high, not low. Of course it's essential, but not too much, not too low. So I think yes, you need to eat actually a balanced diet. Well,
Yes.
healthy, of course, so includes some vegetables, so I don't know. And actually we can say low sugar. So you have been on a low sugar diets, not
Yes.
no sugar. Okay, so low sugar. For example, it can be a low carb, low protein. So it depends, of course, to person and I don't know, maybe it's the body condition and situation. So different diet. Well, yeah. So let's have a look. This one. I enjoy watching the ludic behaviors of my kitten. It really helps me reduce stress after long. Yeah, ridiculous. Well, lively and full of fun, but just at the same time ridiculous. So it's like fun. Yeah, we see that especially nowadays. Some advertisement commercials. I don't know, did people try to promote something, some silly behaviors, I can say. Ludic. Yeah, I think so. I don't agree. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, really. That's not my thing. So, but
Yes.
yeah, especially for animals, acceptable and good. But for people, please be serious. Well, and this one, eating disorder, that is actually disease, illness, in which people eat for too little or too much food. So yeah, of course, you can have, yeah, eating disorder. That is a medical condition. So it can be some people actually eat too much, especially when they're stressed or I don't
Yes.
know, yeah, and some other people, so they don't eat because of some mental reasons. For example, they are afraid of being fat. So of course
Yes.
they don't eat a lot. So this is so you can have okay an eating disorder. So the verb have can be used here. So and well, it's not really good. Yeah, and it's believed that stress. Yeah, I do agree with
Yeah.
this. Yeah, eating disorder. So, and the consequences, not only this illness, so the consequences, lack of vitamins, minerals, protein in your body, so iron, so everything that maybe all nutrients in your body.
Yes.
Yeah, and cause some issues.
You
Well,
know that the main reason of eating disorder in Vietnam, I think, is when they broken up with their girlfriend or boyfriend. They
really?
yes, when they broken up, they don't eat, in a maybe a
Really?
week. Yes, I have a friend who 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 have a girlfriend and they have been in love for maybe about 3 or 4 years, and
Yeah.
then they have broken up, and my friend, his name is Bing. He not eat for maybe 7 days, and after
No
a long,
way.
yes, he just drinking water and stay in his room holding a phone Yes,
Oh,
nobody can talk to him.
waiting for her. Just wow. So, I think so. I think you are. You have some. I don't know some issues with people in Vietnam. So have some issues with emotions. Because do you remember when talking about crimes, you told me that some people actually kill the other people just because of some. I don't know some. Uh, because of something like cheating or betraying, something like this. I remember that you told me something like that. So now here, if they break up, they
Yeah,
actually don't it. So I think emotionally, they hurt emotionally. So
yes.
because of this, they're really stressed.
I would
What?
say that Vietnamese people was very sensitive.
Yeah, of
Just with
course.
some people, just talk or a sentence that can make them feel upset or this
Oh,
they can feel like they very sad and they just stay in the room and maybe they will become um mm, they become the depressions maybe. I mean a lot of situation like that. Yeah,
of course.
so
I
especially
think
when we came to Vietnam, we need to be careful about your sentence because with a lot of people, they
uh,
really
they
sensitive. You know that?
they get hurt. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
it.
they will be
Of
hurt.
course, we need to. That's
But
really good to
something was
notice.
yeah,
Yeah.
but something was very careful that they will never tell you that they were sad. They will they will
Oh,
be hurt about your sentence. They just keep inside their hurt their
oh,
brain, and when
oh,
they in not and day by day, a lot of people say like that
I
they
know.
cannot hold it anymore. So they become depressions. I mean, a lot of situation like that.
Oh, so it's really difficult. So especially when you are in relation, when people are this much sensitive, it's really difficult. Especially when you are in relationship, so you can't. Maybe you do something that you don't know.
Yeah.
You actually, yeah, you have no idea what you did, but you made someone upset. But so
Yes.
it's perfect if you know. So you can apologize, you can say sorry, you can talk. But when you don't know, so it's really difficult. So I think so if let me ask you, do a lot of people in your country get married with actually foreigners to foreigners?
Uh, I've met a few person like that, but it's not too much.
Because of this, I think because it's really difficult, because in my country, for example, it's really normal. If you get hurt, you easily talk about it. So, and people are really direct. And so they actually state their opinion directly, not aggressive. Of course, we consider people's
Yeah.
feeling emotions, but we talk. So you did
Yeah.
this and it was not good. So I'm not feeling okay with that. So please. But when you don't talk, I think it's really, and you need to have a really big heart. You know what I mean? How you
Yes.
can keep everything inside you without talking about. I think
Because I think Vietnamese people is a people like they are very hard to get angry. Even if you say something was to them, something bad to them, they keep smiling. They keep smiling and they chase it very funny and it's normal. But inside them, I believe they hurt some part of their heart.
uh,
And
of course.
after a sleepy days or something like that, they will totally forget about it. And but the hurt will still maintain in the hurt, right? And day by day it will increase a lot and some days they will think that they were nothing in this life.
Oh,
A
like
lot of suicide
explosion of
happening.
feelings. Yeah, I know, like
Yes,
explosion. Like, I can't,
like
I can't have more.
overthinking.
Of course, of course. So you need to be really strong, I think. So this way you need so because of this, maybe let me say something. Now I can understand what you said about family problems and murders. So now I can understand. For example, it's like I have a glass of water feeling, and now it's overload so that explodes. So maybe because of this, for example, this person whose wife or for example husband, I don't know, cheated on. So maybe they know, they are aware of something that is happening, but they don't talk, they don't
Yes.
leave. And then step by step, and finally, of course, it's a kind of, yeah, you can't stand anymore, so like you do something. Of course I don't agree with the behavior, the manner, but I can understand this much of feeling and emotion, I think, should be controlled. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's difficult,
I
but
have met a situation like this in my neighborhood, which means the wife cheats on her husband and they
yeah,
have a baby, a child together.
yeah,
So when the husband that told to everybody in the neighborhood that his wife was cheat on him, but he still he still keep moving. He not deserve, you know,
divorce, you want to say
divorce. Yes,
divorce? Yeah,
divorce. He keep continue to live with her, to accept everything. And people asked him why he do that. He said that because of his child. He don't want his child live in a life that without a mother or a father or something like that. And I believe the sacrifice of him
of
was too
course.
much.
This is, of course, I think this is, a sacrifice to, how can we name it? Of course it is. So you sacrifice your life because of your, yeah, maybe you don't like, maybe you don't want, but you should be really strong. So this way,
Yeah.
I think this matter is really acceptable. So
Yeah.
yes, you sacrifice because of your child, because of course she or he has no idea about what is going on around. So yeah, but it's really difficult
Yes.
to live with a pain. It's really difficult to live with a pain, and this especially when you feel this pain in your heart. It's really because of this. Normally most of people in my country, so I can say most, they leave. They don't stand. They don't, for nothing. Not for
Yeah.
example kids. So they leave because they can't. They can't live with this pain. But you're really strong people, I think. You're really strong.
Yes.
Yeah. So I admire this side. I admire how you can strong how you be. And so I think you can be strong. So I think it's admirable.
Yes.
Wow. What about controlling the violence? So no. So you need to, I think, but that was really good that you told me that you're studying the subject related to actually the control of violence and anger. So I think it's really good. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, so this one, lose your appetite. So we have another word when a food is appetizing. It makes you feel hungry, delicious, delectable. So, but of course, sometimes we some eat something, take medicine or something that we lose our appetite, so we can't eat. So, for example, the death of our dog was a shock. So it's about your friend. He lost his appetite because of actually something like emotional shock.
Yes.
But it's really, I think it's really difficult. But so how to manage this? So maybe you need to talk to him more.
Yeah.
So have you ever experienced something that actually made you, I don't know, lose your appetite, couldn't eat, just stayed
Yeah.
in your room?
When when I cannot achieve what I want, especially is when I studies and I learn very hard. You know that I actually I spend a lot of time for learning and when I attend to the examination, I didn't get the result that exactly by what I wanted.
Ah,
So I I lost everything. Like I lost my appetite. I don't eat anything. Just sit in a table. Yes, I'm still sitting with my family to enjoy the meal with my family to enjoy the dinner, but I
yeah.
don't eat anything. Yes.
I know what you say. So I know what you say. It's like uh you expect more, but you something
Yeah.
like yeah, you become disappointed. But when you tried hard, why? That's okay. You tried hard. You did your best, so it's okay.
Yes. And my
So
mom said that is your best, so you have to try your best, nothing to disappoint it. So keep it
course,
up.
of course, when you did everything that you could, why you should be disappointed, why you should be sad? Of course, it's normal. It's really normal because
Yes.
you need to believe in yourself, I think. So
Yes.
because yeah,
And and my teacher, he has said something was very, very good, and I still remember to nowadays. He said that you whatever your result is, don't watching it,
of course,
because you like you will come home in even result. But the problem is you can talk to your mother that you have nothing to afraid
yeah,
because you have done your best.
of
Nothing left with
course,
you. So
of course.
I don't know what to say in English, but when he say to me in Vietnamese, uh, he's quite inspiring me. He give me the
Inspiring.
energy, yeah, and
Yeah,
everything, so I can keep moving up.
of
And I
course,
got a very great
of
result in my
course.
final exam, so
Of
I'm really proud of myself.
Yeah, of course, you should. I definitely agree with the teacher. Of course, exams, tests, like, I don't know, I don't believe in. So you try, you do your best, you try, and no matter. So, okay, today I'm not feeling well. I'm not feeling good even mentally. So I can't get what I want in my exam. So that it means that, okay, I'm not good enough. I am. You are. Just do your best and wait for it.
Yes,
And you will see what will happen in the future.
yes,
Maybe this failure actually is the first step for your success. So you don't know. And if you become disappointed, you will meet the rest opportunities. So it's like, just keep going and just try to do your best. And no matter what
yes,
happens, rain or shine, just keep going. To be
yes,
persistent is important. And after that, nothing. No exam, no test, or nothing. I don't believe in.
yes.
Yeah, of course. And crave. Oh,
Great.
I do have a very strong feeling. So, of course, wanting something. So, we have a good one here. So, crave. So, tell me, uh, if there are anything that I don't know, you always crave.
Um, I'm all the way craving soft drink like Coca, like Pepsi, because it's quite good, very good.
With
But
ice, especially.
yes, because but when I made a trouble with my sugar rate in my blood, I cannot drink it anymore. So when I see it, I only can drink water and put it in my mind until Coca-Cola have released the version no sugar. You know that
Yeah, of
no
course.
sugar version in
Of
Coca-Cola,
course.
but I don't believe it. I have drink
Yeah, of
the
course. It's not. It's fake. It's not real. So what? No, zero. Okay, no, it's not zero. So it's
yes
it's not possible. So it's like, okay, so yeah, of course they may be decreased in amount of sugar, but they increase something else. We don't know what is that. So I think no. So normally you like sweet taste, like sweet stuff, chocolate ice cream, or no?
um I like some sweet ice cream, and I like some tiramisu cake. You know that
Yeah.
soft cake, and it's quite easy to eat, but
Yeah.
it's too much sugar, so I was bound to eat it.
Fluffy, like
Fluffy.
soft, yeah, and it's
Yes.
delicious, yeah, of course. And so, a person who likes sweet stuff, like everything that's sweet, we say that this person has a sweet tooth. So,
Oh,
to have a sweet tooth means to like sweet stuff. Okay. Okay, why I... Okay, now it's better. Well, this one. So for example, I say, I can't resist chocolate. So I can control myself. So, you know, I have sweet tooth. Of course, you know, it was an example because I'm not a fan of chocolate and sweet. So, but some, I don't know, some things, especially like as you said, cakes, fluffy cakes, chocolate, they melt in the mouth. Like, wow, that's
Yes.
perfect. That's really delicious. Yeah, so crave, so you can use it. Of course, you can use present tense or because it's a verb, or for example, continuous. So it's
Yes.
okay. Oh, well, so this company is different from that company. So we have my 8-hour train trip to, okay, this is, okay, a place in Vietnam, not
Yes,
train,
is
yeah,
a beach city in Vietnam.
just, yeah, would be really boring without my cousin's company, without being with all the people. So company here actually has different meaning with that company, like for example, organization that you work in. So the fact of being with all the people. So
Yes.
yeah, of course we need, you know, especially when we go on a journey, trip. So it's good to be with other people, to company, to have actually and make good moments. So how
Yes.
about you? Being alone, traveling, doing something,
No,
yeah.
I have a I have a company, some of my friend, a company of my friend who we have played with each other for about 15 years.
Yeah.
Yes, and we live in the same neighborhood, and we see each other every day, and we play game with each other every night, and we understand each other a lot. You feel about we like a brothers,
Yeah.
and we play with each other for 15 years, you know, and since we have a recognition about everything around us, so I'm really proud
Perfect
of them.
company. So perfect. Yeah, of course.
Yes,
Ah, that's
yes,
really good. Well, okay, so we learned some words and phrases here. So, and just let's keep going. So, here we have an article. So, well, so let me just, I will show you what it is. Let me, okay. So let's see how, okay. So let's see, what is this? Oh. So this one is, oh. So let's see. Really? Ah, so that is really interesting. When I search mukbang, so the first thing that actually comes is this guy that you, yeah, Nikocado avocado. So the first guide and the first thing. So let's see, what is that? We have, okay, a short video about it. So
Almost
let's watch and then we'll talk about it. So let's see what is reality.
Every single mukbang channel is underpinned by multiple serious lies, and we've got a lot of evidence to prove it. Now, we need to state the fact that this covers most mukbang channels, certainly not every single one of them. After going through countless posts and comments online about how these mukbang channels lie in order to gain sometimes over 100 million views per video, people kept mentioning two names over and over again, labeling them as legitimate mukbangers in the space: Matt Stoney and Nikocado Avocado. These two American YouTubers have built a reputation of eating insanely large amounts of food on camera, with the effects of binge eating such amounts of food in a short span of time being clearly seen throughout their videos, such as this clip of Matt Stoney clearly struggling to breathe after eating 3 large packs of hot ramen noodles. Matt Stoney cuts no corners in showing the time he takes to eat the food, with a clear timer showing the consistency of the whole process, from the moment he begins preparing the food to when he finishes eating, and the aftermath of eating large amounts of food in a short time. His videos never include cuts or any suspiciously edited moments meant to trick the viewers, yet feel impressive as they clearly show what is and isn't possible for a human to consume in a given amount of time. All this is important to remember, as Matt Stoney's videos set a baseline for what should and shouldn't be possible in a mukbang video. Additionally, Nikocado Avocado's case clearly depicts the real-time effects of consuming large amounts of unhealthy fast foods, which will be referred to as we look at mukbangers on the other end of the spectrum, whom we will refer to as the fakers. The basic problem with the mukbang genre is that with so many cuts in between the videos, there are plenty of opportunities to stage the whole process. And with some popular mukbang/ASMR videos gaining well over 600 million views, it's no surprise that many YouTubers with less integrity began hopping onto the trend for money and fame. On these channels, the food portions became relatively bigger, the presentations became more colorful, and the cut increased more significantly. Almost all these channels adopted eating the same type of foods, being either high-calorie fast foods with lots of cheese, sea boil, or hot ramen noodles. The overall quantity of food on these channels is arguably much more than the amounts on the OG Korean mukbang show that invented the genre back in the early 2010s, to the point where you really start to wonder, are they really eating all this food in such a short time? Well, when you do a little bit of research, the answer to that question is most definitely no. The best evidence for this can be found when looking closely at these overeating mukbang channels, and you'll soon notice that they only show scenes where they put food in their mouth and never show scenes where they are swallowing the food. Are these mukbangers spitting the food and editing those parts out before uploading the videos? Well, we'll get to that in a bit. But first, let's focus on the fact that it's only one person eating such large amounts of fast food. If that's what these mukbangers are trying to portray, then why are they not gaining weight despite making and uploading these healthy diets before and after the mukbang sessions? And while this may be true to some degree, further evidence suggests that there is more going on behind the scenes than this. A few weeks ago, a post was made on this subreddit, with the hope that someone who had worked with one of these mukbang channels would be kind enough to share their experience working with one of these mukbang creators. The post attracted several comments, which were really informational, but one user's comment stood out as being incredibly helpful. That comment was amazingly from an editor who works for one of these mukbang channels. After talking in depth with the user via Instagram, he revealed some dark truths about what goes on behind the scenes of these mukbang channels. His message started by stating, as most people have stated before, there are a lot of things that go on during filming that are not included in the final uploaded version. There is a team of directors and editors that help cover up all the scenes that the audience is not supposed to see. When we asked him whether mukbangers really consumed all the food they displayed on their videos, he went on to state that sometimes the food portions are not really that big, but rather several tricks like using a specific camera angle and editing are used to make the food portions look bigger. He would go on to explain that there is another major tactic that his employer uses to make it seem like they are consuming all the food, which we will discuss momentarily. To help drive his point home, he directed me to a different channel called Kahiva, who amazingly had made a video explaining how overeating mukbang channels stage the eating process. In her video, Kahiva clearly illustrates the process these mukbangers use to make it seem like they are eating every last bit of the large portions of food, which will help better explain how these mukbangers seem to eat a lot but still remain super healthy and physically fit. Kahiva initially shows an edited scene where she eats food like a typical mukbang video, followed by the full unedited version of the video, where she explains that she did not swallow an ounce of the food, but rather spat everything into a hidden bin behind the mukbang setup. Upon inquiring about the validity of these claims from the editor who directed us to this video in the first place, he confirmed that it was all true, or at least that's what happens behind the scenes on the mukbang channel he works for, and a few others he has worked for in the past. If those two sources are not enough evidence, then it's time to introduce a TikToker who goes by the name Nutritional Narc, who uploaded a video stating that he had been contacted by a close associate of another controversial mukbanger with over 1.5 million followers on TikTok called Baby Dumpling, claiming that Baby Dumpling does indeed spit the food out after taking a bite, and in some extreme cases, she purges the food right after the mukbang session is over, which we later learned is a common tactic used by mukbangers to prevent weight gain. Even more interestingly, these mukbangers go to the extent of using vomit-inducing tablets to ensure that they throw up every last bit of the food they've just eaten on camera. As this Twitter user commented, if every mukbanger really ate all the food in their videos, they'd weigh nearly as much as Nikocado Avocado does. Kahiva, the YouTuber who illustrated how the mukbangers fake their videos, put it best in her video when she said, "These mukbangers are motivated by views and money, seeing as they make over 100 grand per year from videos and sponsorships." She added that fake overeating mukbangs are dangerous because they tend to affect the viewer's eating habits, especially because most people watch mukbangs at night, which results in most viewers going for a snack late at night, which can be detrimental to their health. Overeating mukbangs are even more dangerous when the audience is mostly children, such as in the case of Donna ASMR and many other mukbangs targeted towards younger audiences. As we have seen, mukbang videos can be easily faked, and therefore it is important not to emulate anything you see when watching these videos.
Wow. Yeah, really? That was good video. It was because, of course, I had no idea because, it's, as I told you, it's not my thing. Just, but yeah, so you are teaching people something that you don't believe in.
Yes.
So, and of course, that the last part, yeah, normally people watch this type of videos when the free time. So, like for example, they feel like hungry because you see lots of, I don't know, colorful food and meals and something like fruit
Yes.
or candy. So of course you want to eat, but they don't. But the people who eat, like mukbangers, like this guy that you actually introduced, you will be fat. So it's not possible that you eat a lot. So I remember that many years ago, actually there was a guy, a YouTuber, like Pete, but Furious Pete, like this, I'm not sure, but I remember that he ate a lot. He traveled to different, for example, locations to try, not that much, to try. But after that, for example, he explained that he needed to exercise for a few hours to burn the calorie. So because of this, yeah, of course, actually he was really fit and he used to eat a lot. But after eating, for example, he recorded some, for example, I don't know, recorded training and, for example, exercises that, for example, he used to do to stay fit. So that was different. Yeah, you can eat, you can stay healthy, but eat a lot and this way, oh, it's a bit disgusting. I don't know. Yeah. So that was really good. So really, what is mukbang? Because I didn't have any idea about this. So did you know?
Um, Mukbang is something that you eat in front of a camera and tries to record all the voice when you're chewing, when you
Yeah.
yes, when you're eating. So it's my causing some desire to eat to the audience.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
the book.
And what makes, of course, you're kind of maybe food advertising, but what makes these videos different from watching a food advertisement, you think?
Because this one was quite real. Because normally nowadays when we watch a mukbang video, they will introduce us from the beginning when they prepare the food to the end when they finish the food. But
Yeah.
the people, the audience, they attract by this video by the color of the food. Usually
Yeah.
it's colorful, so it's might maybe delicious, and
Yeah.
the real is more real than advertisement. So
Of
I think
course.
so.
And do you think this trend will last long on the internet?
Yes, I remember the first time in my country was in 2015 when my friend first introduced me to watch ASMR. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, at that time I was in the diet, so I cannot watching
You
it.
were on. On.
On
On a diet, yeah. Yeah, that was good. So of course, so you didn't, that was, I don't know, it's really, I don't watch, but no, really, let me say something. According to the video, yes, of course, maybe it affects some people. Like, for example, they, I don't know, become hungry and they want to eat something, especially, I don't know, snacking. But about me, but some other people like me. So I hate this type of videos, especially eating this way. Too much and like, I don't know, I can't. I think I will lose my appetite eat I watch. So I don't. If I watch, no, I don't. Well, but really, millions of people watch mukbang videos nowadays. So why do you think? Because they're
Because
interesting?
first time they can watch another people eating, and they can meet different food, different cuisine from different world. So the second time is that they might feel that there's a person who are enjoying meal with me, with
Yeah,
them, and they can like have a better meal. They can
yeah.
taste better. Yes, they can feel more delicious. I think so.
Yeah, about this guy, this avocado. So I heard something now. Now I remember. So like I heard something that this guy with another girl, they were two or just one guy, because I heard something about a guy and a girl who gained weight during actually these years, and now actually
Oh,
they decide to lose weight again. I'm not sure
uh,
if this guy.
they are two guy,
Yeah,
and
two
there's no
guys.
girl. Yes,
No girl. Also, maybe. Yeah, two guys, maybe. Yeah, of course. Maybe.
and they I can think that over about 7 years that their body changed too much like that, and they need some medical care to help them
Yeah.
feel alive. Yes, it's too.
Yeah, cure, of
Yeah,
course.
I
Of course
can't
they
believe
need.
it.
I think that they need to get operation to lose weight because it's not possible anymore. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And just let's talk about the negative sides of these type of videos like ASMR. So what do you think?
The first one is when you they eat some people. They want to have a videos on the YouTube that attract a lot of viewers, so they need to eat in the real, so they don't spill it out, and they need to have an operation to make their stomach become bigger. You know that in Vietnam there's a lot of people do that to make the
What?
viewer big increase. Yes.
Wow. What? I
They,
didn't get an operation to make their belly bigger so that they can eat a lot?
yes, they make stomach bigger. They make yes, something that relevant to the digest system bigger, so they
Oh,
can contain more food and attract a lot of people.
wow. Wow. Oh, it's a crazy word. Really crazy word. Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay, I can accept that people, I don't know, have an operation to lose weight. That's okay. But it's like for gaining, it's, oh, I
They
think
are
yes.
very.
Yeah, I think this is really actually bad and negative.
Yes.
Something like promotion and truck and introduction of unhealthy food culture.
Yes.
So maybe in the future, what will happen in the future? The word, I don't know. Well, and do you think that government should restrict mukbang?
No, I don't think that, because they're just eating. They don't violate any law, any
Yeah.
things in the law, so the government cannot strict them. Just this is the awareness of people.
I think they should, but they don't. They can't, but they should, I think, because it's
Yeah.
not. Of course, I think they can be considered a threat for society, I think. Of course, the increasing the range of and the rate of obesity in the, for example, society and in the world. So I think yes. Well, okay, so this is about this topic, today's topic. So, and well, that's all about today. And thank you
Yes.
Thank you for being perfect again. So you, like always, so you're perfect again and again, and you do your best every day. You talk on different topics perfectly. Thank you so much. Just pay attention to the preposition, please. Just on you don't like.
Yeah,
It's
yes.
not your.
Just
Yeah,
it's just my hobby. Just something was
I know.
I say.
I know. That's definitely right. Just it's something that you're used to using.
Yes.
Not, yeah, I know. Definitely right. Well, have a great, brilliant day and see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
see you tomorrow.
Guys,
Goodbye.
goodbye. Bye-bye.